Now in V3.2, you're asked to produce a precedence graph from a listing of all these activities. Clearly we've got a start and we've got a finish. Now obviously the finish will be at points which have no following sequence. So I seems to be a finishing point. G has nothing leading on from it, but H does have something that then follows on. At the other end of the ledger, both A or all of A, B and C have no precedence before them, so pre-existing activities before them. So what we can do, we can set up three arcs. One at A, one at B and one at C, and join them together, or draw them as activities, I should say. But please notice when you do these, it might pay to have a pencil on hand. I might just move him a little bit further out, give it a bit more space. So I've got activity A, which takes 15 minutes there. I have activity B, which takes 5. And I have activity C, which takes 3 minutes down the bottom. Inspecting what happens from activity A onwards, you can see that obviously once you've got your firewood, you can set and light the fire. Now, once we've set and lit the fire, we put the meal on the fire and we can proceed there for F, and F seems to finish. So there's a logical process up there. I'll deal with that now. So from A, once we've got our firewood collected, we can then set and light the fire, which will be D. Once D is completed, we can then put the meal or cook the meal on the fire, which will be F, and that will be the finish of those sets of activities there. Now, if we have a look at cross out there, and we've got F, which is 25, and I've got D, which is also 25. Now there's another activity that must take place or must be completed before F can occur, and that's the instance of E. E is preparing the food. So I'll just join that up. So there's a bit of forwards and backwards scanning involved here. And that takes 15 minutes. Now, we go back from B. B goes to G, setting out the tables and chairs. G has nothing else after it, so I can draw that precedence activity here, or the activity along this arc, if you like, and that will give me G10 to the finish. Now, from activity C, a bit of an issue here, because B and C have to take place before H can occur. H is erecting the tent. So I'll fit in a dummy edge from B, which I'll call X0, a dummy edge from B through to the start of activity H. H takes 25. And once H is completed, I activity kicks in to the finish. So if you double check that and track it, that should make a bit of sense. The little bit of a tricky one is H, because to erect the tent, both B and C have to occur, but please notice that the C was unrelated to activity E and to G as well. So that dummy edge is able to accommodate it, as H requires B and C, but activities E and G only require B. So the dummy edge is there to accommodate that. Please take some time to reconstruct that and work it through. Mine is a representation. These lengths, etc., are all pretty arbitrary. Make sure that you've got adequate space though to fit everything in.